Hey everyone, it's your girl Margarita, and for this video, I'm just going to express a little bit of things that went on today. Number one, my counselor had called in sick, so I couldn't have my monthly session to express my emotions, so I ended up coming home, did a few things, I ended up taking my niece and my nephew out for a walk with Furiosa. And I seen this woman trying to charge at her son and trying to strike him, knowing me with my big mouth. I said something, and she was intoxicated. Sounded like she was going through something, and I decided I was gonna speak up about it. She was African American and her son was African American. Her friend that was Mexican was trying to help with the situation, and I'm assuming her daughter was there as well. So I tried to tell this woman that it isn't right to hit her son, and she charges at me. Smartly, my nephew and niece backed away as she was charging at me. I was going to back down because that's not right for me. I don't believe a child should be hit or anything like that. I don't know what she was going through. She ended up telling me that her mom is dying. That's why she's going what she's going through. She lost 2 kids. And it's none of my business to be saying anything about the situation that she is hitting her kid. That is not my problem. That is not something I should be concerned about. But I tell her it is, and I tell her I'm a child of God. I'm not going to let someone just hit their kid because of the emotions that they're going through and express that energy onto their son or their daughter or their loved one or anything like that. So long story short, she ended up telling me, go tell my mom, go pray for my mom. So I ended up going to the lady's house, and I go up the stairs and I tell her God loves you and he's going to help you through whatever you're going through. And her daughter is still upset, which is fine, and I thought things were going to get better. I thought that she'd probably cool down by that time. As the way we were coming back home, me and my nephew and my niece, the friend goes inside the house. I don't know what house she was going to. I said she was okay, and she's like, nope. So I kind of feel bad that she's still going through a hard time. Everyone loses a loved one. I could imagine how that goes. And she lost her father this same day today, last year. And it's just hard because people go through those things. I know I've been making videos a lot where I express my emotions and things like that, but life isn't always happy. You gotta accept defeat sometimes and just let your emotions flow. And today I was a lot upset. I'm not even really making sense as of right now what I'm saying right now. I was really upset at the fact that my counselor wasn't able to be there. And I know he probably had some issues at home. That's understandable, but I don't like feeling like people give up on me, It's already hard enough living in a world where society is, their energy level was just so strong of hate and anger and animosity and drama. Our networks are focused on that. Our news is focused on that. Today in Merced, California, a guy committed suicide by standing in front of, he was at the station and he went in front of the train and he killed himself. People die every day. That's understandable. But you just gotta let people know that they're not alone. That's why I express so much to my fans that I love you. I may not know you, but I love you, and just know that your life matters. Your life has a purpose. I ended up coming home telling my mom that I had the guts to confront a situation where I could have gotten hurt. And she got upset and she's like, well, you should have called the cops. Next time you see that, just call the cops. But in the world we live in now, cops are really not much help either. It's not that I'm being negative, it's just that's the thing. Like, they see an African American woman trying to charge at their son, the first thing they're gonna do is assume that it's just always the same thing. And it's not. People are going through things in life. People have situations where she could have gotten hurt today, or any type of the situations. Police amp up their energy, and they ask questions after the fact of you being in handcuffs and on the floor and being hurt or injured. I don't really want to get too much in how the police are in our city, but I felt like I wasn't doing the right thing, because she said you should have called the cops, you shouldn't have risked getting hurt. I'd rather risk getting hurt letting someone know that they're not alone. Let them know that a total stranger could relate to the pain or relate to the emotion, because we're human and we have to express the good in people rather than judge and assume like anything of the worst to people. Like, oh, sorry guys. my camera's like halfway in, halfway out. Looks like a fucking, I don't know. I'm a hot mess right now, but that's okay. But still, like, ooh, look at Margarita Marie Guzman all fucked up today. But it's just, I'm not afraid to let people know how I look, what my true feelings are, or how I am as an individual. I'm not afraid to let you guys see that. But I do want you guys to know, if you guys do see someone hitting somebody in public, or someone hitting their kid, or someone smoking in front of their children, or any type of thing that is, it's not because it's against the law, it's because it's wrong. It's morally wrong to do those things. And you don't gotta believe in God, you don't gotta follow the law, you don't have to have a certain religion to know those things. You should just know in your heart, as a human, as a person living on this earth, that there's already enough evil going on in the world. And if you don't say anything, if you don't do anything, nothing's gonna resolve it. It all starts with one person. It all takes that one person to just say something, and that can make a difference. You have to start somewhere. If you're trying to sit there and try to gather all the things that you're trying to do to help everyone in the world, you're not going to be able to do it, because you're just going to be waiting on something that is impossible. You always have to start with one individual. And today I started with one. Actually, I started with two individuals. I gave a homeless woman some change in my car, which I normally never do, because by the law, it is against the law to do that, because the money that they get could be used towards drugs or used to anything else where the government doesn't see. So, but I did that because I felt like in my heart it was the right thing to do, and it was the right thing to let that woman know that as a stranger I love her, and I prayed for her, and she matters as a person, as an equal to me, and I'm no better. I'm not. It's just, you just gotta let people know those things. If you see someone having a hard time, ask them what's wrong. I always ask my friends, or anyone I don't even know sometimes. I'm like, are you okay? Because sometimes someone needs to know that they're not invisible to the world. But I love you guys, and I just want to say real fast before I end this video, how are all my wonderful folk places doing out there in the world? Yes, yes. How you guys doing? How you guys doing today? I just had to get that off my chest, because it was something that I needed to do. It was something that I felt was right. And right when I got home, I felt like what I did was totally wrong. And that makes me angry, because I do the best to my ability to be a good aunt, to be a good person, to be a good wife, to be a good daughter, to be a good sister, to be a good niece. And I feel in the world that people just gotta let go. Just let go in the right way. Vent in the way that it's not gonna hurt you but make you feel good. Like, people are so stuck up and to the point where they're trying to act like they're not willing to express who they truly are. And to me, I feel like if a lot of people express their true emotion, yes, people are gonna get hurt because of the truth, and they're gonna find out things that they never knew. But I think it's better to be honest and truthful than to be lying and belittle people for their own benefit. It just sucks because of that. But I'm standing up and I am saying, fight for what's right. Fight for what you believe in. Could be a religion, could be anything, but just fight for it. I'm not trying to protest against like people that break the law, literally, like murdering people or like selling drugs or whatever. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I'm not powering to that. I'm just in the right way. And it's just, I see all these videos on the internet focusing on things that don't matter. As us as a nation, we gotta stand up and fight for what's right. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for your religion. Fight for your freedom of speech, and all of our amendments. Even though the government is like so, I don't even know what's going on with the government. I don't even know who's gonna be my next president. But all I know is that at the end of the day, I love you. I may not know you, but you are special, and you do matter, and your life matters.